his valedictory address by His Holiness Swami Vishveshwarananda. And Swamiji, born in Switzerland in 1944, became after his schooling an electronic engineer and later started a career as a pilot. He has got so many. On 25th December 2005, Swami Vishveshwarananda was honored with the prestigious Pride of Uttaranchal Award. Then on 20th October 2008, Swami Vishveshwarananda was honored with the Rashtra Shakti Award by the Star Charities and International Human Rights Foundation at Breach Candy, Mumbai, during a symposium on world peace, where he was a main speaker. And now I request our Vice Chancellor, as I had already told you, that he has to go meeting somewhere, so he will be with us for a few minutes, and we will, taking his sermon as a presidential address.
Swami Vishveshwarananda ji, Professor Islam ji, Dr. Jog Singh, and very, very learned and highly placed intellectuals sitting in this auditorium. Let me first of all congratulate Professor Jog Singh for organizing this wonderful conference. I think number of sessions have already been completed. This is the last session, and great scholars from different streams have participated in this seminar. A number of points which are related to the emerging trends of religion have been discussed. So I am here just to congratulate the department for a very successful seminar which has been conducted here in this hall. I have only one point to share. मैं सोच रहा सी कि की बोला, so I thought let me share only one or two lines of Iqbal. मजहब नहीं सिखाता आपस में बैर, हिंदी है हम वतन है हिंदुस्तान हमारा. So in my opinion, we must fight, because without fighting you can't survive. This is a law of nature. But we should not fight in the name of religion. So that is what Iqbal said in his great poetic composition, मजहब नहीं सिखाता आपस में बैर रखना. In the name of religion we should not fight. We have a religious studies department in this university where we teach 5 or 6 religions, starting from Sikhism, Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, Christianity and all. And I can vouch they do not fight. They never have any fight. और मैं झूठ बोल रहा but this is what and one thing more, let us strengthen the process of interfaith dialogue. This is very, very important, and I think this is the emerging trend in the field of religion also. So let us strengthen the process of interfaith dialogue, and I have a plan. I will discuss with Professor Jog Singh and other professors in the university. We will have something like some chair or some department or some part of some department where we will focus on interfaith dialogue at national levels and at international levels. So that is our plan, and let us have those plans to be translated into reality. So we will try to establish some sort of center where we will have continuous dialogue among the different religions of the world, so that ultimately we will achieve the goals for which the religions have been has come into existence. So thank you very much, and I am really grateful to Professor Vishveshwarananda, and I will try to listen to you for about 10 minutes and then I will leave.
Okay. I think you know that is inbuilt quality of human being, and when we will be tired of fighting, then we will be coming to the dialogues. Now I request Honorable His Holiness Swami Vishveshwarananda to please come and say a few words.
My heartfelt adorations to the learned and honored organizers, Dr. Yashpal Singh, Honorable Vice Chancellor Sahib. My heartfelt adorations to Dr. Sirajul Islam, Dr. Mohammed Sirajul Islam. Heartfelt adorations to our wonderful Dr. Chod Singh, who was kind enough to come to Rishikesh. And my heartfelt adorations to all of you as manifestation of the supreme, omnipotent, omniscient divinity. You see, the topic of emerging trends in religion is quite interesting. And the first thing what I can see is practically here. You see, when the matter comes to religion, such an important question in our life, the seat should be full. But I have seen also yesterday, the seats were quite limited. So I appreciate all those who have come here. That shows those who have come here has some interest inside to discuss something which is actually a vital point in our life. So I was hoping to find more people for such a beautiful, for such a topic which has been presented by the University of Patiala. I would like to mention also one thing. I have been, by the way, introduced that I am from Switzerland. It's true, I am coming from Switzerland, but I've taken the Indian citizenship, and I never felt so accurate and so good in Switzerland. Somewhat, when Gurudev Swami Omkarananda sent me to India, I really felt I have come home. And I learned also that it is a very good path, a very good karma for anyone who is been born in this wonderful country. In fact, I have a little bit idea when I can compare several countries, but I think everybody should be really happy to be in a country like India, in a country where are so many wonderful things happens, so many religions are there, so many peace-loving people, soft-spoken people here. It is something valuable. We should take care for such a wonderful country. You see, the interest into religion have definitely gone down. Wonderfully, it has been explained that we have the science and technology. Science and technology is not bad, it's a wonderful thing. But what we are going to do with it can be seriously bad. In science, we can produce things for distractions. We can do so many wrong things, but we can also do wonderful things here. If we take science as a part to achieve more in the religious way, then it's a wonderful thing. But we are using the wonderful science, we have been caught up in our mobile phones, we have been caught up in TV, internet, we are caught up in everything except in the divine. So all this technology and all this science, they are mold our mind to that extent that we from morning to evening we are engaged in anything except in the divine. And India as a country who has brought out the most wonderful saints and sages, the most wonderful learned people, from Guru Nanak, Adi Shankaracharya, whom's mentioned, Buddha mentioned anyone, they all have given the fantastic truth. Are we living it? Far away. We speak of it, we do anything of it, we fight for it, we create, but we don't live for it. That is, and here lies the whole problem in the scenario. Religion is the most wonderful thing. A study in London has found out that those people who live a religious life are more happier, more sensitive, more accumulate-bar. And it is quite natural. Anyone who doesn't live a religious life, forget now which God you ever mentioned. God is in everything, in every personality. But every person who lives a religious life definitely is going to change their life. basically why religion is there. Any one of us is in search of something. Even the non-believer is in search of something. He is in search of an eternal happiness. But the problem is, he clings himself to material which is already dead hardly before it has been born. Any materialistic things can never stand. Everything is disappeared. The only thing which stands is the pure conscious, the pure reality, the truth. Anything else will go. So when we hold on things, when we are attached on things which are perishable, naturally sorrow is following. And here I would like to mention the beautiful things which Buddha has very clearly mentioned. If we keep hold us on worldly things, only sorrow will come. Maybe for a while we are achieve happiness. We get the Ferrari, Maserati car or any wonderful car here. We are happy. How long we are happy? Can this type of car give us happiness? Finally ask so many people, who is a true happy person? Unless and until the person do not lives in the true supreme reality, for which we have come to this planet. We have not come to this earth only for the sake to experience the absolute supreme reality. Otherwise we have to come again and again till our heart is so pure that the divine grace and the divine reality can enter in our heart and make us a shining reality, a wonderful personality. Man without ego is God. God with ego is man. My dear friends, I know that it is very difficult. So, thank you, Honorable Vice Chancellor, for being shortly there. I understand very much, but it was nice to hear you for a moment. Thank you very much. You see, my personal feeling is, as far as the religion is concerned, see, every religion is actually a wonderful thing here. Every religion has a very good thing. I don't want to mention now on this religion or that particular religion. I feel when the man is good, he will be a good religious personality. If the man is bad, he will be a bad man, also in respect of the religion. A good man sees in everything good, and the bad man sees in everything bad. So, when he is confronted with certain things and he is of a miserable situation here, he will only speak bad about each and everything. But as far the religion, it is absolutely very much clear, religion stands always above. The biggest mistake which we are doing in our life is, we are not following the scriptures of the greatest saints. Everything has been laid down, whether it is in Quran, whether it is in Granth Sahib, everything has been beautifully laid down. But ask us once whether we are living, whether we are truly living it. Mention it only one thing. Guru Nanak said, you should always pray. If you are not praying, you are going to die. What he means by going to die, he means spiritually you are going to die. Now, the day has 24 hours. Can we ask ourselves how many moments we have prayed? How many moments we have to thought of the divine? You see, when the divinity is all around, in everything, in whatsoever form of religion we are speaking, we should never personalize the Lord. The Lord is not a man with a beard and with anything else. The Lord is the supreme conscious, the subtle being, the truth, the absolute, which makes all of us living. We are here because of Him. We are realizing, we are answering because of Him. So we have to realize Him. If we want to come out of this misery of the world, we have to realize Him. We have to go towards to Him. And all these religions, they are a path to bring you there. And every religion leads you to the Lord. Take any religion. So I cannot say this religion is good and this religion is bad. And I had the opportunity to see from church to being with people from the Islam to being with people. I attended Guru Granth Sahib. I have so many things seen. I find them so beautiful. There was nothing bad in it. So if such type is the case, then where are the problems? Why you are finding the problem? I think we are finding the problems because we are holding us on things which are absolutely perishable. And perishable things can never give us the fulfillment. Fulfillment and true happiness lies purely in achieving the supreme divine reality. But all these religions, they are only a helping part to reach the truth here. So why we should among us say, no, I'm better, I'm this one, I'm that one. There's no question about this. Now in our case, I have seen this Vedic philosophy. Sorry. Hindu is not a religion as such where there is a founder. Hindu is being called as a way of life. Undoubtedly, I found in the Hindu way beautiful things which brings you nearer. But at the same time, I respect all those other religions which are surrounding me, because they are also, everybody is searching for the truth. You see, and when we are coming to the trends of religion, we hear also many nice, great professors speaking. See, for instance, another trend of religion, let's say yoga. But you see, yoga, now the first question is, what is yoga? Maybe the idea of yoga sometimes is a little bit misleading. Yoga means union with God. That is a clear term. But we are making yoga, some people make Hatha yoga, Jnana yoga, Karma yoga, several types of yoga. All these yogas are wonderful. But why they are making this yoga? Some go for Hatha yoga, they want to have a better life, they want to be more fit. But why they want to be more fit? To enjoy more the life, to be more, have more pleasures and all these things. Then what for is this yoga there? What for you make a healthy body? You should have a healthy body, so that you can pray more, that you can work more hard, that you can purify your soul more. Therefore you should have a healthy body. Therefore yoga is a wonderful way. Whatsoever means of yoga you are taking, you can take karma yoga. Some people, I find many people also in Sikhism, you know, where youngsters are going selfless divine service. This is real karma yoga. This is what I have experienced, especially in Sikhism, where Sikh community is very strong and dedicated. I admire them. So different types of yoga are here to bring us always closer to the truth. Finally, our whole life is only there. Only we are deviating from it. And life has become such a routine matter that we have practically no time. You see, what is very, very important in our life is a very good guidance. And therefore it's very, very essential that we have good leaders. Good leaders are very important. In the Vedic culture we call it guru. In other culture we can say master, teacher. But it is very essential. Without him, it is very difficult. There are personality, and when we have personality who have achieved great height, who maybe have even experienced the supreme truth, who have come to, who were an incarnations, then the more we have an opportunity to be with them and learn from them to come out of this day-to-day routine. There are many great names who have come to this place as guru. And I would like to read out something wonderful which I really appreciate. The place of the Lord God is so beautiful. Within it there are rubies, pearls, flawless diamonds. A fortress of gold surrounds the source of nectar. How can I climb to that fortress without a ladder? By meditating on the Lord through the Guru. I am blessed and exalted. The Guru is the ladder, the Guru is the boat, and the Guru is the raft to take me to the Lord's name. The Guru is the holy river. If it pleases him, I bathe in the pool of truth and became radiant and pure. This has nobody less said than great Guru Nanak. So Guru Nanak was very firm, an extraordinary Guru. Our Gurudev Swami Omkarananda clearly mentioned, Guru is light, the remover of darkness. It is quite simple that a personality who brings you to the real truth removes you that what is untrue. Guru is self-realization, in action. The light never said it is light, it just shines. So, my dear friends, everything has been brought to us here. Everything is here. These greatest religious leaders have simply put for us an enormous knowledge. We just have to take hold of it. We just have to seriously go for it. We have to learn out of it. We have to follow their paths. So wonderful things are here. And if we can go really in those lines, we experience that our life is going to change. We will become better. Religion can make better. But unfortunately, these trends are changing so much. In London, they have put up a bus which clearly declares there is no God. And this bus is traveling around to make the people say there is no God. I understand that they say there is no God. Because when man is so much restricted in the worldly life, when he is a slave of his own, when he is a slave of his footing, eating, a slave of his business, a slave of everything, how such a man can realize God? For such a man is no God is existing. And he makes other lives also misery. He puts up a bus and writes there is no God, and you won't believe it, he has even followers. That's what a kind of bad trend is in this type of religion. It is high time that we are coming back, remembering these great saints and sages which are available in all religion. And I mention it again and again. Every religion is a good thing. Every religion brings you forward. See, many people who were reading religions have unfortunately sometimes misinterpreted, and this misinterpretation of certain valuable advices of greatest saints, sages has really very often created to such a tumult that it nearly comes to great fightings. This is unfortunately also the position I had just before I came here with the great educationist, Dr. Mariam Singh spoke, and he says, I admire my Sikh religion, it is so nice, but unfortunately certain twisting takes place in which pains me. You see, this type of twistings are very, very dangerous, misunderstanding. And when great scholars are going to teach such type of misunderstandings, then the situation becomes very, very bad. You see, it is very important also for the youngsters which they are coming up, to bring them in that line, that a religious life is something wonderful, that a religious life can take you away from the sorrows. Even recently in a great function which we were held in Gurukul Khanvi University, a lot of dignitaries who came over there, they mentioned that organizational skill, spiritualism is a great help to master organizational skills. It is very clear. A personality has a lovingly heart. I have seen here so wonderful people are sitting here. They are helpful, they are niceful, they are having their own religion. So what is bad in having that own religion? It's wonderful. I admire them. If you live Islam, live it fully. If you live Christian, live it fully. If you live Sikhism, live it fully. But half things I don't like. Something in between is never good. Neither do nothing or do everything. Better than this, but never a half thing here. Religion is such a delicate thing and such a beautiful thing. And what for these greatest saints and saints has painfully come on this planet, has incarnated on this earth, to how we can see, any one of us can see God, but we can see those great personalities who have experienced God. They can guide us. So, as Guru Nanak has so beautifully said here, Guru is a ladder, Guru is a means to achieve that what we are looking for. Once we are on this line, everything is going to change in our life. We don't know how beautiful, how protected we are when we are faithfully and nicely following any one of these wonderful religions which the Lord has given to us. And we have so many wonderful things, as so much he rightly said. We have Muslim singers and Muslim musicians. They bring you to the greatest height with their spirit, with their thinking, with their feeling. You see, when there are white children, any children never say, you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, you are a Hindu and all this. Children are very pure in heart. They don't think like this here. But the moment the man starts learning the world, then he starts differentiating. Differentiating can be very, very dangerous. Uniting. We should unite. We should not differentiate. And this uniting is something very beautiful which are actually taking here place. It is correct what professors are. We should more and more have such type of function. I like another trend which is beautiful to some extent is also now this media and this technology has also been used for a very good thing here. Now you see in yoga you hear there's so many yoga people who are appearing, the TV teaches you yoga and all these things here. So he uses now for a good purpose. But you can often see kata art in there. People speak about religion. I hear very often this morning, I saw in the TV this and this personality. He spoke so nicely now, I try to make my life better. Or Ramdev says, you put your nail like this here, your hair will always, anything else. But you see, so that is also an emerging trend which has come up, that this media is there. Media can do a lot, you see. Media can very damaging, but media can very much uplifting. A pen of a journalist can make a disaster. Napoleon Bonaparte was more afraid of a newspaper wala than of 4 of his divisions. Because he knows when this newspaper puts his pen over there, maybe he himself be in trouble. So media also in respect of the religion can do a lot of things here. And what I really appreciate, that the University of Patiala has taken up this beautiful job of sitting together, and I myself could hear, of course there are all very learned professors here, I appreciate their knowledge, it's amazing, it's beautiful, but it is nice to hear. Sometimes I felt myself like in an ocean of divine vibration. So such things are beautiful and such things should come more and more. But I know Dr. Chotsing, by nature a very, very lovely person, very humble person, and he is always keen to see that everything was very right here, and I'm sure more and more honorable doctors will see that such type of functions are coming, and I wish that we more and more come together, that we can more sort out the thing, bring such things to the people. It will be a very helpful to the people. You see, it is very good if we serve the people through so many ways. We build hospitals, we build so many things here. But very important things are education. We have first to educate them. And the other thing is, which is my personal meaning, is never make religion a military issue. If anything you are doing by law or by force or by fear is never truthful. Anything which comes out of your heart, which you are feeling, which you are convinced what he is telling is true, has a power, has a strength. Religion should never be a military force. Then only thing is beautiful. Our Gurudev Paramhamsa, he had everything in his fold. I saw Muslim people, I saw Christians, I saw Hindus, I saw everything. And that loving exchange we had over there was simply wonderful. I really felt extremely good. And we learned from him when he said, respect all religion. All religion are good. It's only man who makes a confusion in the whole thing. But basically, religion and the religious leader, they are wonderful and doing a good job. He has requested all the time to us, don't see a man as a man. See him in the form of the Lord. See in him what he is in truth, the Lord. And take, otherwise, if you cannot imagine the Lord, then take a picture of the Lord and see in him. So that you have respect to that person, that you speak in a different way to that person. That can change your life. He was sacrificing everything for us. Otherwise, without him, I never thought I would be able even to stand a minute here. He was a man who always took out us of this dangerous dangerous way of life as at the moment in Europe are going. You know, we know all in Europe, churches are absolutely empty. Things has gone failed. And the problem in the whole matter is that they have taken this Christianity in a total other way here. It can no more fulfill their hearts. So a certain trend has come up is very bad. And you see, this trend has also to a great extent because of the media affected people here in India. But we should not blame that they are doing bad. Bad is if we adopt this nonsense, which are there. If somebody steals a chocolate, can we say, oh, I also steal a chocolate because he steals a chocolate? This is not correct. So we cannot blame the West when we are influenced by not so good deeds, by different types of living, clothing, their dress and all these things. We have to see the fault on us. We need not to adopt anything what is bad. We can adopt anything which is good. We can see there are nice saris, there are nice Punjabi dresses. That's so a wonderful thing. We need not to turn around and show our body in which way, which more has a negative effect to others. So we can in this case not blame the West, though I accept it is definitely not good what is there. But this is also a reason many people from the West have realized that their life of pleasure and all these things cannot bring a constant happiness. No, now a lot of Western people are running for India in form of yoga, in form of spiritualism, in form of achieving something high. And another important trend in this way is also the parapsychology. People are trying to find out the way. They still want to make the Lord as something which you can catch with the hand. You know, they try to find out what is life after death, or what is the spirit world, esoteric science and all kinds of things is also a trend here. It is all, we are all running around with so many ideas, and definitely it's good that at least we try something. But it is, I appreciate now here very especially, any one of you would definitely sit not here when in the corner of the heart is not the tendency. I want to know a little bit more of our wonderful Lord here. And therefore, I really appreciate all of you. You are really wonderful. And I apologize again for mentioning maybe the wrong names here. Once more, my deepest adorations to all the saints and sages which are in your heart, which you are representing in the heart. Maybe some of you will certainly see them, speak to them, realize them. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
Thank you, Swamiji. You have given this address to us, which is very illuminating, touching to the heart, and making people understand the real meaning of religion. You have very rightly said at the beginning that interest in religion has gone down. But I think if these people, those who are sitting here, though they are less in number, but I feel they have very deep interest, and they will be the torch bearers of religion. You said very well, sir, we are caught up in everything except the divine. Definitely that is there, this phenomena is everywhere. So we can't help it. God bless everybody. But you said, sir, that it's really wonderful talk of you that why religion is there after all. And you told that this material will ultimately disappear. Only consciousness will remain forever. And religion makes us aware of this consciousness everywhere. So that way religion is required. Material life definitely cannot give us lifelong happiness, and consciousness about our surrounding, about our own selves, that will definitely. And you told, sir, that Guru is required there for that. In Sikhism also, Guru Nanak has said at one place that let there be hundreds of moons and hundreds of suns, but if Guru is not there, it is all around darkness. But then the Guru has defined, Guru Nanak has defined in his Vani, Siddh that who is the Guru. And he takes that only Shabd Brahma is the Guru. Wow. That Shabd Brahma should be searched inside, that Shabd Brahma should be found all around, and that is the true Guru which can lead us to salvation, which can lead us to be with the people. So the things are really great, and then you talk, sir, about yoga. Yoga is really a wonderful science, and but we all know that I had come across when I was studying yoga at Banaras Hindu University. So there I could find that in Munda Upanishad, in the very beginning, it has been said that Vedangas and Vyakaran, astronomy, astrology, they all are apara vidya, lower knowledge. Then what is the higher knowledge? The Rishi says that only yoga is the higher knowledge which can lead us with the communion with that great supreme reality. But then we know that yoga has four main branches: Mantra Yoga, Hatha Yoga, Laya Yoga and Raj Yoga. Raj Yoga Patanjali. Of course, that is the best one, and in other yogas we find so many, things which neither can be. Laya Yoga, particularly Kundalini Yoga, that is very difficult for a general people, but Raj Yoga is for everybody. And Guru Nanak has also been said, called as a Raj Yogi in certain of the hymns of the Bhatts and the Sohiyas of, the people, those who are there at that time. So sir, you have given us a really very illuminating valedictory address. We are grateful to you, sir, and we promise that we will go on furthering the cause of understanding of religion. There are great people there as Swami Bharti ji, Ved Bharti ji. He has also encouraged us. Then Swami Nirmal ji, Baba Jot Singh ji, they have also encouraged us to go deeper into these all things. And we hope that with the help of these friends and the blessings of the persons like you, sir, we will continue the endeavor in this direction. So now the last item with me is vote of thanks. Dr. Paramveer Singh will present the vote of thanks, but let me tell you, sir, that Paramveer and Jaspreet Sandhu, they are my colleagues, and in fact, they all have organized this whole of the affair. I was simply time to time giving some of the tidbits here and there, and in fact whole of the energy these two people and then my staff, particularly Neeraj Khanna, and then my office staff, these girls and boys, those who are sitting in this side. So they have done a lot of, for organizing this. So I request now Paramveer Singh to present a vote of thanks, formal vote of thanks.
His Holiness Swami Vishveshwarananda, Dr. Sirajul Islam, Professor Josingh ji, and learned audience sitting in the hall. This is a very pleasant duty to say vote of thanks to the audience and to the scholars, those who are here to participate in this seminar and to present their views on the theme. So first of all, I extend my thanks to our coordinator, Dr. Josingh ji, who assigned me this duty to say few words or say thanks to all of you. as all of us know that religion is a part and parcel of every human being, and with the technological growth and with the new academic disciplines, there are new trends in the religion, and we are here to ponder over these emerging trends in religion. In the seminar, professors, doctors from the different universities joined us in these deliberations. Professor S.P. Dubey, Professor Kispat Saad, Dr. Savraj Singh, Professor Hamidullah Marazi, Professor Sirajul Islam, Dr. Mano Fernandez, Dr. Paul Mongai, Dr. Shashi Bala, and scholars from our university also, Dr. Gurmeet Singh, Dr. Jasveer Kaur, Dr. Amandar Kaur. They all participated in this seminar, present their very illuminating views on the theme. I extend my thanks to all of you for coming to this university. We are paying, as I know that Professor Hamidullah Marazi, who came from Kashmir, where in the odd weather conditions, and he reached this place with very difficulty, he gave pain. I'm really thankful to Professor Hamidullah Marazi especially for coming to this university, and to His Holiness Swami Vishveshwarananda. Actually, Swami Vishveshwarananda, as you have already heard, that he enlightened us with his illuminating views. He is the head of Omkarananda Ashram in Rishikesh. Besides promoting the social religious service to the society, they are running various education institutions in Rishikesh and providing very cheap education to the students of the Himalayan belt, in whole of them and other parts of this country. And my special thanks to His Holiness and Kumari Soma Shekhri for being with us on this occasion. And along with this, I want to extend my thanks to Professor Sant Baba Jo Singh Ji, who took us to their ashram and motivating them to join us on this occasion. And Sant Baba Jo Singh is always very kind to us. He often came to this university, and he always inspired us to ponder over on the different issues of religion and to present the right spirit which is highlighted in the religion. So I am very thankful to